$365,000, that's the current median price for a home in Austin. That is up 3% from the year before. But what happens if Amazon decides to move in and build their second headquarters, dubbed HQ2? A decision on which city will get Amazon HQ2 is expected by the end of this year.
But a new report already crunched the numbers and suggests if it comes to Austin, it'll jack up property values by anywhere from 8 to 16%. That sounds bad enough, but KXAN's Eugene Cho found out a local economist thinks that estimate is too low.
It will be at least double that, maybe even triple that.
That's not what Austinites like Udell Robinson want to hear.
It's outlandish as a renter.
She told us people in Austin already pay too much to live here.
In Austin proper, it is unreasonable. So yes, that's what I would say. Unreasonable in the worst way possible.
Angelos Angelou believes owners.com is underestimating the potential home price hike.
Just in the last 5 years, Austin has seen nearly double-digit growth rates in its housing prices.
HQ2 is expected to bring 50,000 jobs.
We're already building a lot of homes in Austin, nearly 18,000 homes. To build another 50,000 homes in a rather short period of time is going to be very taxing for any city, particularly as small of a city as Austin.
But even if HQ2 doesn't come here, people can't stop worrying about the cost of living.
That's the way I see Austin becoming, like San Francisco. Only rich people can live there, people with money.
Amazon's second home or not, Robinson told us high home values is an issue that won't be resolved anytime soon.
And it does need to be addressed. And if Amazon comes, hopefully they do something more than just build a headquarters.
Eugene Cho, KXAN News.
And another potential consequence that concerns a lot of people is traffic. But economists do say that there are some benefits to having Amazon's second headquarters, like higher personal income and the company's brand recognition.
Owners.com looked at all the cities on Amazon's shortlist. For comparison, in Nashville, people could see anywhere between an 11.1 and 20.9% increase in their property taxes. Denver could see 5.8 to 10.9% increases. And if Dallas is picked as the headquarters, people there could see up to a 5% increase in property taxes. The study also reports that Dallas could quickly adapt to the tax hike. That's because they have fewer delays in the housing permitting process and could bring on new housing supplies quickly.